Right then, quick Docker service ls. Yeah, we've got a service running here with 5 out of 5 replicas in the running state. And if we look here, maybe not. Let's fix that. Okay, now we can see that, yeah, the world is a happy and a harmonious place. Why? Well, because actual state matches desired state. 5 out of 5 up here, and then all 5 down here are running and should be running. But we've got one node that's not doing anything. We've got 6 nodes here and only 5 tasks. So, who is it that's sitting there doing nothing? I think that's Manager 2. I don't see Manager 2 or the IP ending in 162 anywhere in that list. Mind you, that's not necessarily surprising, seeing as how the text is practically microscopic. Never mind though, let's switch over to Manager 3 here, who hopefully does have a task running. Alright, let's go weapons hot here and we'll sync this worker. See ya. Okay, back over here on Manager 1. Oh, right. All 5 here are shown as still up and running. And that's a good thing. But how come? I mean, we just nuked a node running a task, so shouldn't we be at 4 out of 5 tasks? Well, let's drill in a bit deeper. Well, the first thing to note is that Manager 2 here, the one with the IP ending in 162, remember, this node wasn't running any tasks before. Well, now it is, and for the last 14 or so seconds to be exact. And you know what? We can also see the task below it that was on the nuked node, that's showing as shut down. This running 17 minutes ago in the current state column, that's probably a bug or something. It's not running anymore. We've got 5 out of 5 tasks, we know that. Never mind though. But let me say this, because I don't want the moment to be lost here. We just nuked a node. Nothing at all graceful about it, right? When that node went down, our desired state of 5 running tasks no longer matched the running state, which will have changed to 4. Well, you know what? That's like cue alarm bells inside of the swarm. Full on, red alert, all hands scrambling to stations to fix it. Yet, here, in my idyllic world, nothing. Everything was calm. I had my feet up on the desk. It was peaceful, serene. Just the way things should be when things like this happen, right? I mean, a system goes down, no need to beep me on my pager, just deal with it yourself, Swarm, and let me keep relaxing. I mean, you know what, if I wasn't looking closely here, I doubt I'd even have noticed. But yeah, let us not underestimate what just happened. We got violently wrenched away from our desired state, but Swarm stepped up to the plate and dealt with the issue admirably. 0 manual intervention from yours truly. I think I'll have a cold beverage and relax. But no, we're not done yet. To scale our service, so to add or remove tasks or containers, we go Docker service scale. And by the way, this is actually just an alias for Docker service update -- replicas. But we go Docker service scale, psite1 for our service, then equals, and however many we want. I don't know, 7. And it's scaled already, just like that. Drink, says the Slack bot. Docker service ls again. Right, 7 of 7 running. 7 of 7. Reminds me of 7 of 9. Never mind. Now then, if we dig deeper again. Okay. Yeah. 162 has got 2 containers here. That's Manager 2. And so does 165. That's Worker 2. Well, if we scale the service again though, this time to 10. In fact, no, you know what? Let's do it this way instead. Remember, Docker service scale is just a shortcut to this. And I'm showing you this right, just in case they're a bit naughty in the future and take away the scale shortcut. I'm sure they won't, but either way, right, taking our service to 10 should in theory, hopefully, give us 2 containers on every node. Remember, we're down at 5 nodes since we blasted worker whatever it was off the planet a minute ago. And that's how bad my memory is. I've forgotten which worker it was already. But you know what? We're herding cattle, remember. we shouldn't care about stuff like node names anymore, at least in some cases. Now, to me, yeah, that kind of looks like 2 tasks per node, so congrats to the Docker engineers on that. Test passed. Drink! Sorry, this is getting out of hand, I know. But, okay, what if we bring that dead node back to life? Or, I don't know, add a new node to the swarm for that matter. I mean, we're all nicely balanced at the moment. We'll throw in a new node into the mix, alter that balance. So I'm asking, will that new node that we add instantly pick up its fair share of the existing workload? Only one way to find out. So here in AWS, again, look, this can be whatever tool or platform you're using, but I'm going to bring Manager 3 here back to life. Same difference as adding a new node, yeah? Wave my magic wand, abracadabra and all that nonsense, and thanks to the magic of video editing, that is back up. Well, a cheeky little Docker node ls here. Yep, that's showing us added back to the swarm as well. When it's down, it'll show us down here, but it's ready. So it was Manager 3 that we just brought back up. Well, let's see if it picked up any tasks and if it's doing any work. But let me scale the screen to microscopic font again. Heck, we're just following Poulton's law here that says the amount of text per line doubles every time Docker releases a new version. Anyway, good grief, it's barely visible. Apologies if you're watching on your iPhone. But if you can almost see it like me, Manager 3's IP address ends in 163, and I don't see it in the list anywhere, well, other than the shutdown task here. So, what does that tell us? Well, at the time of recording, and I'm sure you're sick of hearing me say this, right? I'm sure as heck sick of saying it, but this stuff is always a changing. At the time of recording, newly added nodes don't get existing tasks automatically rebalanced across them. That might change in the future, right? But today, adding new nodes to the swarm or bringing old ones back does not automatically rebalance existing running tasks. Anyway, we can cycle through the nodes and see this another way. So if we go Docker node PS and Manager 1, 2 tasks. If we go same again, but the rest are named differently, aren't they? Maybe I should explain this actually. So this IP and then each node's IP address, but delimited by dashes here instead of dots, this is just an alternate DNS name for each node. So 162 here, this is Manager 2, 2 tasks. Same again, 163 this time, so Manager 3, and this is our outlier, just the one shutdown task. Let's go through the rest though. 2 tasks. 2 tasks. And finally, another 2 tasks. Oh well, that right there, what we've learned in this lesson, is the power of a declarative desired state and the sheer simplicity of scaling. Now, if only my terminal scaled so smoothly, seriously. Never mind though, loads more cracking stuff to come next. Oh yeah, rolling updates.